Pleasantries, everyone. Today I will be reviewing One Piece 1011. It starts out on the first page, as we can see here, with the crew enjoying a good, delicious dessert of ice cream. Ice cream. Now, I do enjoy some ice cream myself. You can see there, Nami is enjoying what looks to be Superman ice cream. Yes, Superman ice cream. I can't remember the last time I had Superman ice cream. It must have been when I was a wee child. Cover page is pretty cool. And next up, yes. We have kids and killers' reactions to Big Mom. She's falling off the cliff, as we can see from the last chapter. The rooftop. She's trying to save herself. And we're all thinking she's probably going to fall into the ocean or that her crew is going to save her. This is One Piece. I don't think she would have died even if she did fall into the ocean. But that's just me. I, however, do think that I do think that she was in serious danger. But as you can see, going to the next page here, Big Mom is summoning what looks like to be a new homie. Just very interesting. I think the theory that the old homie from Zeus is going to go to Nami is going to be true, because I mean, I don't really see. I think that's what the other homie wanted to get rid of. That I think that's why they plan to bring a new homie. And Law is telling Big Mom, or thinking to himself, Big Mom's gotten back to the castle, then we really don't want her to come searching for that cloud. I'm leaving, and he tells Luffy, I'm leaving you here alone and taking everything else to Straw Hat. Now, me personally, I truly do believe that Luffy's going to be fighting one of the strongest pirates by himself, Kaido. I think he's going to end up fighting him by himself. A lot of people believe that they're going to return to the rooftop. I feel like, just from a story narrative standpoint here, Oda is doing this for a reason. He's cutting everybody off for a reason. Zoro, gone. He's out of the fight. I mean, a lot of people say, I mean, it could be possible that he could be healed, but I feel like, from a narrative standpoint, the reason why Oda would take Oda out of the battle is to give Luffy some space, right? Law included. Law's like, you know what? I need to stop Big Mom from returning to the fight, because if she does, that'll mean big trouble for everyone. So what does that mean? Law is going. He's going to fight Big Mom. You know, Kid and Killer, they're going to go fight Big Mom. So everybody is gonna try to stop Big Mom from returning to the fight. Zoro, he's done for right now. And Luffy did say he's got this. So I personally do believe that this is gonna be a solo fight for Luffy. And we'll see. This fight will decide how this war goes. And then Big Kaido, he starts to express his enjoyment from fighting Luffy, uh, saying that Luffy is getting happier the more challenging the fight goes. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much Luffy's character. He's always been very much like a I enjoy fights kind of guy. And then Hawkins steps into the fray, and he expresses how he isn't a traitor, or that you have to remember too that he was betrayed alongside Kid and Killer. So it's they both met the same situation. It's just that Hawkins realized the danger of like Kaido, and he knew that joining him would give him a stronger chance of survival. But Kid and Killer did not having it at all. They just call him a traitor. And to be fair, I mean, yeah, he's still a traitor. It doesn't really. A lot of people, a lot of comments like to mention things like when it comes to traitors, like they did it for this reason, they did it for that reason. Well, he's really not a traitor because he kind of had to do it. Truth is, it really doesn't matter what circumstance you betray someone, unless you're literally being mind controlled, right? Your will is taken away from you. A betrayal is still a betrayal. You understand? Yikes. So Kid goes to run off to fight Big Mom on his own. Now this is what I'm really looking forward to. I can't wait to see, what Kid is capable of, because we haven't really seen him push to his limits just yet. So I'm really looking forward to that. Killer is gonna fight Hawkins by himself, and this is gonna be a really interesting fight because of Hawkins' powers. It's just so weird. He can predict the future with cards, and then he can elongate his sword, and he can turn himself into a straw man. Versus Hawkins, who can swing his blade so fast he can create sonic waves. I mean, not Hawkins versus Killer. Yeah, when you say it like that, it does. When I say it out loud, that it does make sense that we only have like a 92% chance of beating him. Some say that Killer is gonna die. I don't see that happening, simply because I don't know. I feel like Kid still needs his comeuppance, and I think we need to see him at least do something, of huge significance before a character so close to him dies. But I will say a fight between Killer and Hawkins. The only thing is Hawkins' most powerful technique, as we all know, is that he can use the lives of others to his advantage, right? He can create like a puppet of another person, kind of like a voodoo doll, and if he's stabbed or killed, that will happen to the puppet, and that will affect the person. He doesn't have anybody to do that to, so he could. We don't know if his power works this way, but he could maybe do that to Killer. We're not sure if he can only do that if the person being affected wants it to happen willingly, or if he can just force it on someone. So yeah, I can see Hawkins just has a lot of facilities to work with in this fight here. Okay, and as we can see, We have the usual Nami and Usopp routine. I, I mean, I just hope they can get away. I was never. This fight is just not something I think that they're personally ready for just yet. They're running from a Spinosaurus, and we get this funny comment from Otama, who's just this little kid that they're trying to protect from this huge Spinosaurus. Like you're just, you're an old person, and you're, a lady, and an old person is trying to protect me. And Usopp reminds her that he is 19 years old. It's crazy that he's going through all of this while he's 19. And then we get Big Mom coming through. He says, "Come on out, kid." So she's looking for Kid, which is kind of crazy because she was the one who blasted him. And it's funny that she actually wants to fight him instead of just returning back to the rooftop. So we may really get a fight between Big Mom and Kid. It's kind of Big Mom versus Kid. I wonder if that's a play on words there for Oda. And so we get this backstory between Otama and Big Mom, where Otama helped Big Mom, when she was in amnesia, and fed her. And Otama explains that that same village who helped feed her was destroyed by Kaido and his men because they were helping out the enemy. And Big Mom decides to properly smash in the head of the Spinosaurus. Now you have to remember how big Big Mom is. Big Mom is like 5 houses tall. Like, she's like half the size. I want to say like 1/4 the size of a skyscraper. I'm gonna have to look Big Mom's size up. I'm not sure if they have that, but she's huge. Is the point. So she just smashes her huge fist into the Spinosaurus that was chasing them, or page 1. And I'm just thinking, I'm looking closer at the page, and it looks like she's using Advanced Conqueror. No, she's using Armament Haki with Conqueror's Haki. And if that's the case, she might be stronger than Kaido, because we haven't seen that from Kaido yet, right? We haven't seen him, hit something so hard that he creates like an air attack, like with Conqueror's Haki, where you can hit people without physically touching them. We haven't seen that, so that might be the case there. And then Paid Ulti sees that as well. And that's how the chapter ends. Well, not much to say here. Definitely not as interesting as the last chapter. I should probably review the last chapter, because in my opinion, that is probably the best chapter since 1000. I think that's one of the best chapters of One Piece, period. But this chapter was definitely not as good as the last, and for a few reasons. One being Big Mom's situation. I just hope that she doesn't turn to the side of Luffy because of this one instant. I think they really need this war is just not going the way I thought it was gonna go. I expected more deaths. I know this is One Piece, but he said this is gonna be bigger than Marine Force, I'm hoping someone dies because 2 people died in Marine Force. Okay, saying that out loud, it doesn't. It doesn't help my case, does it? But I was hoping somebody died. Um, Big Mom, she needs to make up her mind and decide whether, does she want to rule the world, or does she want to, you know, honor her own pirate code and, I guess, smash anyone who dares attack someone who fed her. It's look. I like a little bit of characterization here because it does explain that Big Mom has this mode that she goes into where when she's around a 10-year-old kid, she reverts into mommy mode, and so she's a lot more willing to listen to what they have to say, a little bit more submissive, nicer too. But I just hope that that's not the thing that turns the side of the war. Like, because she's in mommy mode now, she's gonna help Luffy whoop Kaido's behind. Like, I hope that's not the case. But anyway, thank you for watching. This is a little bit new here, so appreciate any views that I may get. Like the comment. Like the video if you like the video, and subscribe for more, I guess. Bye.